Monday, the 2nd of August, and this is your weekly weather update for WA. There's a bit of weather actually happening this week, so we're going to break it down day by day instead of giving an overview. But essentially, there are multiple fronts moving through the southwest, and then there's also a nice trough up here off the west coast. So that's delivering some decent rainfall totals across much of the southern half of the state. So let's get into it. All right, this is Monday morning. We can see the next front developing here in the southwest, but that's not really made landfall yet. And then this trough developing up in the sort of northern central coast region. Again, not making too much avail onto land just yet on Monday, but by Tuesday, they both sort of come together and deliver this nice soaking across much of the state. Now, in the blue here, we're only talking between 0 and 2 mils, so light showers, but there's some falls between, 15 to 25 mils on the way, and even the coast could see 25 to 50 mils. So a bit of rain on the way there for Tuesday. It then sort of eases on Wednesday. Thursday, the next sort of set of fronts here is coming through, and that trough is, there's another one off the coast, so some more rain, but again, very light scattered showers on that Thursday. Whereas on the Friday, that front has fully moved across and we're getting more consistent rainfall across a widespread area. So definitely the Friday's more reliable rain there between sort of 2 and I'd say maybe 5 mils across the southern half of the state again. Now, this isn't a particularly windy front, but there is some wind associated with it, but not as much as Monday's front system. So let's move through to there. This is Saturday. Rainfall is definitely decreasing. Same for Sunday. And then Monday, this front really stays in the southwest tip. But if I go into the wind gusts, you can see there are some strong wind gusts, 63 to 90 kilometers an hour associated with that one, which the others just aren't quite getting that high. All right, there's also some cold temperatures on the way. So 5 to 10 degrees across much of the southern coast, small pockets of 0 to 5 degrees, but it's not wide. So I don't see a wide risk of frost across the week, but there's definitely some chances of on and off fog. So you've got sort of rain, then fog, then sun. There's just going to be, a lot of seasons in the week coming for WA. So to unpack that a little bit further, we're going to be looking over here, actually, sorry, up here into Northam, because it's getting sort of a lot of those systems interacting with it. So Monday, we've got a low of 1 degree, which means that there is some frost risk on the way for the southern parts. Tuesday, it warms up in the morning as that front moves through and that warm pool of air and moisture is available. So we've got fog, the winds aren't super strong, but spraying conditions are quite poor, 1 to 12 mils, about 6 mils on that day. Wednesday, Thursday, we've got cool mornings but sunny days. Friday is when that next front arrives, so 7 mils in Northam. Again, fog risk in the morning, poor spraying conditions. The rain eases back on Saturday and Sunday for 0.9 mils and 0.5 mils. And then, but again, some colder temperatures, so Sunday morning. And then Monday, we've got 0.5 to 15 mils. Now that confidence range is likely because we're talking over a week away in the forecast. So we're not exactly sure how that system will shape up, but it's got some moisture in it. But there's definitely some stronger wind gusts on the way with that one. Okay, so let's have a look. These are the total rainfall accumulation that we could see in WA this week. A nice soaking across most of the southern half, at least 1 to 5 mils. But in these concentrated areas where the front and those trough systems come together, we could see between 25 and 50 mils on the way. That's it for Western Australia. Have a great week, stay safe, and we will see you next time.